how y'all doing? We Israel United in Christ. We're here to teach you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who you are according to the Bible.
That's right.
I got a question for you. What's some of the things that we see in the neighborhoods that we come up in? What's some of the things that we going through in our communities?
Bring it out.
What happens when a brother looks like you looks at you for too long? Do you start to feel nervous? Do you start to feel like something might go down? Why is that? Why is it that we got a hatred for our own brothers? Why can't we deal with each other like the other nations deal with each other? Why? We're going to read it. Give me that John 8:32. We're going to read it. Because the same mindset that we had 400 years ago is the same mindset we got today. Family, come on up. Come on up. We got some pictures to show you. We got some imagery to show you that was taken from you, which is the reason why we don't know who we are. Read that.
John chapter 8 and verse 32.
Read it.
And ye shall know the truth.
You gonna know the truth this day, black man, Hispanic man. You gonna know who you are today. Read.
And the truth shall make you free.
That's right. If the truth is gonna make us free, then guess what? That means we not free yet.
Teach.
We need the truth to set us free.
That's right.
What's the truth? Give me that. Give me that.
Bring it out.
Teach. What is the truth that's gonna set us free that we obviously ain't got? How you doing, King?
Teach the people up.
How you doing, King?
What's
going on with your family? I'm glad.
Some information y'all got, bro.
Man, we glad to have you, bro. We came all the way from all over the Bay Area just to talk to y'all.
Bring it out.
You understand? The Christian church ain't finna do that. What's your name?
Danny.
Danny, nice to meet you. My name is Nariah. Nice to meet you, family. What's your name? What's your name, sis? What's up? Aaron, nice to meet you, sis. Family, what's your name, big bro? What's up? Violet? Volley. Nice to meet you, family. My name is Mariah. How you doing, big bro? Read that. So the scriptures say that we shall know the truth, and the truth shall make us free. If the truth is gonna make us free, are we already free? No, we're not free yet.
Bring it out.
Free. Read that.
Psalm chapter 119 and verse 142.
Bring it out.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
When you look outside where you live, do you see righteousness or do you see wickedness every day?
Bring it out.
We see wickedness. So thy righteousness, read that again.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness. And thy law.
Thy what?
Thy law.
Thy what?
Thy law is the truth.
Teach
God's laws is the
Bring it
truth.
out.
You understand? Have you ever heard that before?
Teach.
Have you ever heard that God's laws, the keeping of them, is the truth? Go
Bring
back
it
to
out.
John 8:32. And I got a question for both of y'all. I got a question for you.
Bring it out.
John 8:32. We're gonna read this, and I got a question for you. Read that.
John chapter 8 and verse 32.
Bring it out.
And ye shall know the truth. And the truth shall make you free.
So I got a question for you. So what if we not free? How you doing, family? Good to see you. Listen up. If the truth shall make us free, that means we're not free, right? So guess what? What happened to us as the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that made us in a position where we are not free today?
Bring it out.
What put us in a position? Huh?
Bring it out.
Mindset, that's one thing. So look at these signs, family. What is this? What is this a depiction of? What are we looking at? I can't hear you, sis.
Some related to slavery.
Slavery. Slavery happened to us, and that's the reason why we are not free today. Now let me ask you, are we still serving the people today that we were serving back 400 years ago?
Teach. Bring it
Exactly.
out.
They went from plantations to corporations, right? So who do y'all work for? Y'all work for their corporations. Who did your forefathers work for 400 years ago? On their plantations, right? Right, so read that again.
John chapter 8 and verse 32.
Bring it out.
And ye shall know the truth.
Today, you black man, black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman are going to know the truth today. We're going to show you who you are
Teach
and why
us,
slavery
teach.
happened to you. Have you ever wondered that? Read that.
And the truth shall make you free.
The truth is going to free you from the physical slavery that we in today, all the way from the physical slavery to the mental and spiritual slavery. You understand? What do y'all believe in? Do y'all believe in God? You believe in God.
Teach.
You believe in a higher power. Okay, so what does that higher power solution for the blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans? What is your God's solution for us?
That's a good question right there, bro.
Hey, family, you believe in God? Your peace? Well, last time I checked, black folks, we don't get no peace. Remember the, hey, and what's the difference?
Father is my peace.
Your heavenly Father is your
Correct.
peace. Okay, all praises, that's good. But guess what? Who does your heavenly Father call you? Because y'all his children, right?
Bring it out. Bring it
Right?
out.
So who are you? Who does he give? What name did he put on you?
T-shirt. Bring it out.
You said salvation.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. We're gonna show you. I told you I made you a promise earlier. We're gonna show you the truth, and the truth gonna make you free, right?
Bring it out. That's
so
right.
we
Bring
gotta
it out.
show you who you
Teach.
are, so you can know that this Bible is your book and it pertains to you.
That's
You
right.
understand that? You're gonna learn. Read that.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
So listen to this. I asked you that question to find out if you were going to fulfill this prophecy that's in the Bible, written about a specific special people. Let's read it. I asked him who he was. He said, I don't know. And I asked him, do you ever think about why you went into slavery? He said, I don't even consider that. I never considered it. Read that.
The ox knoweth his owner,
Uh-huh.
and the ass his master's crib.
So God is comparing his chosen people, the Israelites, to a dumb ox and a dumb ass. I mean a donkey. Because we don't consider who we are or why we go through what we go through. Read.
But Israel,
But who?
but Israel,
But who?
but Israel,
Who are
Teach,
you?
Doc.
bring it out. Do not know.
Israel, the Israelites today would not know who
Bring
we
it out.
are.
That's
We would
right.
not know. And guess what? What you just say?
My people
Uh-huh.
do not consider.
God's people
Teach,
don't even
bring it out.
consider who they were before 1492, 1619, when the white man came over here, beat our names out of us, and gave us instead of Kunta, Toby. You remember Roots, right?
Teach, Doc.
Okay, so guess what? That happened to the Israelites.
That's
We
right.
are the people that don't know and don't consider who we are or why we go through
Bring
what
it
we
out.
go through. Why is it that every other nation of people has their own bank? They got their own grocery
Bring it out.
stores.
Right.
They got their own places where they can come together.
Right.
And they're not
Teach.
bothered by nobody. But when it comes to us, we the ones who don't know nothing, don't have nothing, and we don't consider
Teach,
that
John.
why we don't
Bring
have
it out.
nothing.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
A sinful nation.
A what?
A sinful nation.
We have become a reprobate, sinful nation.
That's right.
We are the people who are no. Okay, let me make that clear to you, real quick. Right. We have become a sinful nation. That's what I said, right? When you think of the term baby mama, what nation of people do you think of?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
What nation of people do you think of?
Teach, Doc. Bring it out.
Do you,
Teach.
do you think of
Teach, Doc.
Chinese people? Do you think of East Indian people?
Let him know.
Do you think of the
Teach the
white
people.
man when you think of the
Teach,
term
Doc.
baby mama?
Teach
Who do
the
you think
people.
of?
Teach them. Bring it out.
Okay, so we are known for sin. That's what God is saying. Read that again.
A sinful nation.
A sinful nation. He just said that the nation he's talking about is the Israelites, who are the people who don't know who they are today.
That's right.
And didn't you just fulfill that prophecy? When I asked you who
Bring
you
it
are,
out.
you said you don't know. But the white man knows that he comes from the Caucasus Mountains of Georgia, Russia.
Right.
That's
Teach,
why they're
Doc.
called Caucasian, right? But you don't know. So who are the Israelites today just based off of that prophecy you just fulfilled?
Bring it out. Teach.
Who? It's you. It's you. Right? And that's your nationality. Let me show you. Watch out. That's your nationality right here. That's what this image is about. It shows all the 12 tribes. You come from a tribe.
Bring it out, Doc.
You
Teach.
understand? What was your forefather? What was your father? What was his nationality? He was a so-called black man. On this sign right here, it says American blacks are the Israelites from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
You are the real
Teach, Doc.
Jew.
Bring it
That's
out.
right. Give me that Romans 3 and 1. You are the real Jew. What
Bring
was
it
your
out.
forefather? What was your father? His nationality? Huh? He was Creole. Oh my God. Right over here, according to the Bible, the so-called, he was Haitian, right? So that means that he was an Israelite from the tribe of Levi.
Right. That's
Moses was from the tribe of Levi.
Right.
You
Teach,
understand?
Doc.
So if Moses was from the tribe of Levi and you come from that same bloodline, who's your forefather?
I know a story. Story that I want to tell. About a people that are living in hell. We came on slave ship. Fell from being great. As it is written. Deuteronomy 28:6-8.
You are now flying.
Southwest. Heard it's the land of the free and the home of the brave. Must have been before they made me a slave. Have you seen it? It's scenic. Full of fields where they spill blood on my faux folks. Acting like they ain't selling blood fruits to the po folks.
Moses, you come from the tribe of Judah, which is the same tribe Christ came from. So what tribe do you come from? You come from Judah. That means that you come from the bloodline of Christ. That's a special bloodline. That's a special lineage. And it comes with special power.
Bring it out.
Romans 3:1.
Romans chapter 3 and verse 1.
Bring it out.
You too are the real Jew. You have to understand that today. Everything that you learned in the past, it don't matter no more. You are not an African American, because guess what? Africa America. If you went to a what's it called? An airport, and you was trying to get a ticket to Africa America, where would they take you?
Bring it out.
Where? No, you be sitting in the airport. I hope you brought a pillow.
Bring it out.
You understand? If you say I want to go to the land of black, where they gonna take you? Nowhere.
That's right.
And that's where we've been getting. That's where we've been going. Nowhere this whole time with these false nationalities and these false names.
Right, bring it out.
You gotta understand that if you said, I want to go to the land of indigenous, the land of Moor, you understand? Even if you said, you know what, I believe I'm Egyptian, I believe I'm Kemetic, which is not true. Those are the people that you served in slavery.
That's right.
In Egypt. But guess what? Even if you said that, it's another race of people, the Arabs, in that land right now.
Right.
Who populate that land right now and run that land. So what's your land? We're going to read this.
What advantage then have the Jew?
Sister, you are the Jew. You are a Jew. You're the real Jew. Brother, you are the real Jew. Read that.
Or what profit is there of circumcision?
What profit is there of circumcision?
Teach, Doc.
Read that.
Teach.
Much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of God.
So what is our advantage, bro? When you have an advantage over somebody, does that mean that you equal with them or that you got to step above?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
That what's up? That's supremacy right there.
Mark, teach.
But God said, but that said it in the Bible. Read that again.
Much every way.
So we have an advantage over all the other nations in every way.
That's right.
When you look at the
Teach,
basketball, the sports arena.
Bring it out.
We're in the worst condition of any other nation, but we still excel over them at what they do. They made up those games. They made up those sports. There's no white LeBron James. There's no Asian Serena Williams. Why is it that we are the ones who are able to excel in the worst, coming through the worst poverty, the worst conditions?
Teach.
Because, read that part again.
Much every way.
We have an advantage in every way over them. We smarter than them. We was the ones building the Valley of the Kings and the pyramids.
That's right.
That's your history. We built that for the Egyptians.
Teach, Doc. Teach.
You understand? That's why when you look in Mexico today, you're gonna see pyramids over there too, because those are your brothers.
Teach.
We have the advantage over them, but why aren't we seeing the results of an advantage?
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
We have to understand how special you are. But you have not been tapping into your power. You've been tapping into the power of the other nations, which is why they rule over you in power. How y'all doing, family? How you doing? Hey, listen up. Listen up. You're going to learn something today. You an Israelite. More than likely from the tribe of Issachar. Read
That's right.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
This is when Moses brought us up out of Egypt, that slavery we was in Egypt for 400 years? Wait a minute, hold on. How many years were we slaves here? Over 400 years. So you mean to tell me that the same thing that happened to us in the past in Egypt, when we was building up the Valley of the Kings and all of that, we were slaves over there for over 400 years. We were slaves over here for 400 years. This place is spiritual Egypt.
Bring it out.
We're going through it all again. It's just a cycle. Read that.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So Moses is telling your forefathers, your foremothers, when he brought us out of Egypt, he said, guess what? If y'all don't keep these laws that I'm giving you so that you can rule over all nations, then you're going to serve under all nations.
Bring it out.
Listen up. Just tell me if this is reminiscent of today. Read.
Bring it out.
To observe to do all his commandments.
We have to do all his what?
All his commandments.
We have to do all his commandments. What's the truth that we went over earlier? How you doing, family? What's your name, King? Hey, listen to this. Read from the top.
Bring it out.
From the top for Alice. I want to bring it along with us.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
Remember earlier when it says that the law is the truth? Remember that? Well, you wasn't here, but guess what? The scriptures say that the truth shall make us free.
That's right.
We've been in slavery for over 400 years.
Teach him.
So we're not free. But guess what? The law, which is the truth, the Bible says we have to keep it. The law is the commandment. The commandment is the law. That's the whole key to our slavery and to our freedom.
Bring it out.
If we break God's laws, we go into slavery under the nations that's supposed to serve us. If we keep God's laws, we go into rulership above all nations, and we enslave them. That's just what it is.
Bring it out.
That's what the Bible says. Let's read it again. This is Moses coming out, bringing us out of Egypt. Read that again.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
So we have to do God's commandments.
That's right.
The Christian church tells you that it's all about grace. The Christian church says that God died, so you ain't got to do nothing. You can stay in your sin and not change. But God said from the beginning that we have to what?
Keep them laws.
Do what you say?
Keep them laws.
Say it on the mic, right?
Keep them laws.
That's right.
Come on, man. Read that.
Wake up, y'all. Wake up.
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
all these what?
All these curses,
all these what?
All these curses
is a curse. And sis, I see that you're tearing up. But guess what? This is the healing that you're going to get. This is the healing that's going to help you. You have to understand. Let me ask you, sis, what's a curse? I want it from all of y'all. What's a curse? It's a bad thing. It's a bad thing. You'd be surprised how many of our people are so destroyed that they say a curse could be a good thing. No, it's not a good thing. Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing?
Curse is punishment.
Punishment. Oh, I love that. You're working with Greeks. What you say? Is a curse a good thing or a bad thing? It's a terrible thing. Think about it. In every Disney movie, you see a witch curses a prince. What does he become? A frog. Something less. A beast. Something less than what he was. Than what he's supposed to be. The same way the prince became a frog, you kings and princesses became niggas. That's what we became. We became less, what is it, 3/5 of a man? We got cursed.
Bring it out.
That. Keep reading.
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
What happens when you're overtaken by a curse? What happens when, all right, think about it. Let's just say you got an op, right? You got ops and they catch you lacking. They catch you, you wasn't paying attention and they jump you. That's being overcome. That's being overtaken. They all on you. You can't do nothing but ball up and curl up and try to protect yourself. That's what the curses have done to us as a nation. We got to understand that today. Read.
Cursed shall thou be in the city,
We are cursed in every city. All right, who's at the bottom of every city that you go to?
Bring it out.
You go to Philadelphia. In the worst places, who you gonna find?
Bring it out.
You go to Oakland, San Francisco, Compton. Where are you gonna find the? That's it. This your book.
That's right. Bring it
That's why
out.
you hit your chest when you say that. This is your book.
That's right. That's right.
They took it from you. Also, when they broke you and they took everything you had, we wasn't over here in them with them loincloths, looking like underwear, diapers, butt naked. We was kings
Bring
and
it
priests.
out. Right.
We was the ones who
Teach,
had
Chuck. Bring it
gold
out.
and jewelry and diamonds sewn into our garments.
Right.
When they show you images of your forefathers looking like
Bring it out.
this, guess what? It's because they stole your garments from you.
out.
They stole your crown from you.
That's right.
And Christianity was set up to keep it that way.
Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is